investigation underway. Mass overdose. So police say they believe that
Fentanyl's grip on Portland has garnered local.
This is actually the 5th time we have reported on a child younger than 3 years old needing Narcan to be revived, and that's just this year.
And national headlines.
3 years ago, Oregon passed a reform bill called Measure 110. Instead of arresting drug users, authorities are handing out $100 tickets for small offenses.
We're delving into the timeline of Oregon's deep decline to try and better understand the issue. Fentanyl started showing up in Oregon in 2018, but by the fall of 2021, counterfeit pills had taken over the local drug market. Since then, you see open drug use and drug dealing in daylight.
The proliferation of illicitly produced fentanyl, that's deadly. It's a public health emergency.
According to the Oregon Health Authority, back in 2018, law enforcement confiscated about 700 fake fentanyl pills. Fast forward to 2022, police seized more than 2 million pills. Overdose deaths in Oregon mirrored that, nearly doubling in roughly that same time frame.
Imagine you're a police officer and you come down to an area specifically to look for fentanyl. Hold on, and then we find you and you're holding that straw in your hand, and then right where your straw is, but that you drop and you saw me, totally, is 3 obvious bindles of fentanyl. And you're like, oh, and I'm on probation.
I think what's important for folks to understand is the change in our street drug supply. We are seeing death in rates that has never been experienced before.
Fentanyl has now surpassed meth as the most deadly drug in Oregon. According to the National Center for Health Statistics, overdose deaths in the United States increased by approximately 30% in the wake of the pandemic. In contrast, Oregon experienced a much higher increase in overdoses, with a 90% rise. More recent data shows Oregon isn't alone in this struggle. Washington, Nevada, and Wyoming also saw record increases.
There's also been a change in our methamphetamine supply. It is significantly more neurotoxic than previous iterations of methamphetamine on the street.
Joe Bezegi with Recovery Works Northwest says in some cases, meth users report it's immediately inducing psychosis. All of these problems are compounding.
So we know that the drugs are more potent, they're cheaper, they're more readily available, and they're more dangerous.
Dr. Andy Mendenhall is board certified in addiction medicine. He's found people addicted to fentanyl are using it around the clock.
We have folks in our community that report to us that they're using fentanyl every 30 to 60 minutes, which is making medical withdrawal more complicated.
Because the level of physical dependency of fentanyl is so strong, addiction experts are finding fewer people are successfully completing medical detoxification, meaning more are relapsing compared to heroin and pharmaceutical opioid users.
So the detoxification process from fentanyl is across the board been reported as more difficult. There are physiological reasons for that. It is 100 times more potent than morphine. It is 50 times more potent than heroin. Our tools that have worked really well for heroin and for OxyContin and all of these old traditional opioids, these tools are becoming less effective, and we're seeing more people dying.
Making matters worse, it's dirt cheap at $1 a dose.
We'll see folks coming in smoking 60 or 80 of these pills a day. So this wasn't even a figment of imagination 10 years ago.
The stakes are very high. And what does that mean for you and the work you do and all the people like you?
So what that means is that we need to innovate. We need to work even harder to help individuals be successful.
Dr. Mendenhall says the more potent drugs of today mean people now need a higher level of care, like residential treatment, before they can benefit from lower levels of outpatient addiction services.
I'm confident that we're going to be successful in closing these gaps. It's going to take time, but the right people at state, county, regional, coordinated care organization levels are having conversations. They're committed to informing themselves with data. The challenging part for our communities is just going to take a couple years to bring that capacity, to bring that inventory online.
For changes to be felt, he says it will require additional investments in residential treatment, housing, behavioral health workforce, and employment services to reintegrate people into society.
I'm hopeful that our public will continue to be patient, and I believe that folks are going to see a tangible change in the next 12 months based on a couple of things.
He believes you will see a noticeable difference on the streets because of the ongoing expansion of temporary alternative shelters. Plus, there's promising news about deeply affordable and supportive housing units on the horizon within the next 2 years, offering hope for a more stable future.
There is a build plan over the next 24 months for a ton of different resources, inclusive of residential treatment bed capacity, secure residential treatment, and residential treatment home capacity. I believe all of these things are going to make a difference.
We know what to do, he says. We just need to do a lot more of it. And while addiction makes up one facet of the issue, there is a small group of people facing a dual diagnosis, that is both addiction and severe mental illness, like schizophrenia. These individuals are highly visible on the streets, leading to notable public safety concerns. So in the next part of my series, Breaking the Cycle, Oregon's Attempt at Recovery, we'll hear from two fathers. One dad will share his relentless struggle to secure help for his mentally ill daughter, while the other will recount the day when his little girl's safety hung in the balance. Join us tomorrow to see how their stories intersect.
The fact that these drugs are so much more potent now, that even the people who treat these addicts say we have to reinvent the wheel here on how we're going to solve this.
Right. It doesn't help to say, oh, that person's refusing treatment. It is not realistic to see somebody going from fentanyl straight into a shelter because the detox is so dangerous and so painful. That's why we need to step it up on our end to make sure that they have the right places to go.
Yeah, and it's often so easy for so many of us to walk in the street and say, like, why aren't they working quickly enough? And that goes to show that they are working as quickly as they can. It's just difficult.
And looking forward to tomorrow's report when we hear from those two fathers. I know it's a very powerful story, and so Elise, thank you. All right.